Great stuff.
So now you guys finished the nacho eating contest?
Oh, I just said something was hilarious. I had the same in the 5K 6X, was there, ready to grind, second hand, lost 2/3 of my stack. I was like, here we are, grinding with short stick again.
Was it a good, was it a cooler or just kind of a big?
Yeah, it was a cooler.
Yeah.
That's what this company said.
Ace 9 on Ace Queen 9 4 3. Diet force.
I think so.
I had my very first hand at a tournament. I got pretty cool into it. It's a hand. If we do a hand review today, I'd like to talk about. But yeah, it's
yeah, we do it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Queen 4 suited.
You remember the board?
Yeah.
Queen 4 suited?
8,
so 5. Now so basically you display the action, the overlay, so I'm just now going to give feedback, or?
We'll go to the river.
Yeah, cheers.
Money bubble, encore. It's been on the bubble for 60 minutes. I'm second in chips at the table. Pressure's on, only one guy covers me. I got Queen 4 suited. Of course we're gonna raise this up to 25,000. Big blind 12,000. Big blind calls. He has me covered. He's a local reg. Flop comes 8, 5, 3, 2 diamonds. We got the flush draw. He checks and we check it back. This flop's gonna hit his range pretty hard. And we're gonna look pretty disguised when we do hit that flush and win a huge pot. The turn is a 10. Not the best card for us. And he bets out 40,000. I think he can do this with a lot of straight draws and maybe even some worse flush draws. Some maybe 10x type hands. I call. The river is a 5 pairing the board. Not too scared of the 5. I don't think he's betting a 5 on the turn for value, but he quickly bets 100,000. The timing and sizing indicates that he has 10x plus or a bluff. Against that range, I think Queen High is a pretty good candidate for a call. He has about 10 different missed straight draws, and 2 of the missed straight draws actually beat us, Queen 9 and Queen Jack. We're on the river, 100K bet to us. If we call in wrong, we have about 200K behind. What do we do, Ben?
Yeah, I never want to be beaten by better bluffs, so to speak, right? So you feel pretty on if this guy wakes up with Queen Jack or Queen 9. I really like the flop check because he covers you, you don't want to play a big pot. Queen High flush, even if you hit your flush, you also don't really want to play for stacks because you can have a King High or Ace High flush. Board can be paired. So I really like his check back. I would also check it back. Turn is a 10, right? He bets 40 to 60K call. We don't really want to do much raising. River is a 5. So that's where things are getting very spicy or dicey, and I would just fold. I would call all my ace high flush draws.
Okay.
I would call all my king high flush draws because, as you said, Jack 9, Queen Jack, like there's just so many draws and it's so easy to overbluff, and I don't think he's going to value bet an 8. So it's most likely a 10 or a 5. So I really like hero calling really wide because he's probably not aware of the fact that yes, he has some 10x, but he has all the Jack 9s, 8, 9, 7s, 6, 7s, even a straight draw, right?
9, 6,
9, 6, gut shots,
10
Jack 9, Jack 7, it's insane. And they are all not blocked by the board. So he has always 16 combinations of each. So if he has 10 different straight draws, he has around 160 busted draws, right? Of course, sometimes there comes some blocker effects into play, but 140, 160, and that's quite a lot, and then still weaker flush draws. So it's definitely a spot where I would, if you decide for going for a call because you think that opponents are overbluffing the spot, then we probably want to end up even calling Queen 4 in diamonds. But I would definitely also overcall in the spot because for the out of position player it's so hard to overbluff, and I think it's where not a lot of players would realize that actually, okay, I'm going to check and give up my 6-7. You want to be bluffing the weakest straight draws you have. So let's say we have check back Jack 9 to give up and turn a straight draw. These are all auto folds. We want to fold those hands. So if you have 6-7, 6-9, you want to bluff all these hands to generate a lot of EV by making your opponent fold better draws that are just snap folds. He probably also thinks, yeah, I'm going to make him fold Queen High, but I'm Jeff Boski, not with me. I'm going to make this call. So I really like at least thinking about and then figuring out that he can have a lot of busted draws, and at the end of the day you go with your gut. All right, you have been playing with this opponent for quite some time. It's one of the spots when you see me teaching poker, there are spots where you should overcall a lot because opponents are overbluffing. But then on the other side, there are a lot of spots where you want to overfold and where hero folding trumps hero calling. So all in all, great call. What did he have?
9-7 offsuit.
Okay. And you showed him who's the table captain, huh?
Well, time stopped. The dealer didn't know what to do. He's seen 2 hands and he couldn't figure out how queen high wins here. He's like, is that a straight? And even the floor was standing there being like, queen high's good. Give him the chips.
Yeah.
And the dealer's like, huh?
What are these idiots doing here? 9 high, queen high, big pot.
So I know it's hard to quantify risk premium in a lot of spots.
Well, there's not a big risk premium because
No, I know. I was going to go with how much value is there in street cred, in future unbluffability factor.
Yeah.
On the bubble,
That
they're
changed
like,
the meta a lot.
he's not folding queen high, I'm not going to bluff him.
Yeah.
I think there's something, the metagame.
Yeah.
The metagame is
big
real.
Metagame, yeah.
And that allowed me to get really deep in that tournament, as you can see, featured on my vlog at Jeff Boski on YouTube.
Great stuff.
So now you guys finished the nacho eating contest?